Cross-multiplying fractions is probably what you'll use a little bit more frequently than other fraction operations on the ACT. It's really simple. The only trick you got to remember is that the fractions have to be equal to each other. Just want to show a numeric example. So 1/2 is equal to 3/6, right? Both of those are 1/2. I could cross-multiply this. Now in real life, would I? No, but it'll show how this ought to work. So multiply top to bottom, and that's one side. And that's going to be equal to top to bottom or bottom to top. 2 times 3 is 6 of the other side. 6 equals 6. Where it comes in handy is with proportions, because in proportions, at least in the ACT, one thing will be unknown, and in linear equations. So I would encourage you to check out the video on proportions. That's an incredibly key skill, but also pay attention to this part. So solve for x when 3x minus 1/3 equals 1/2. This is in the bottom of your screen. And this is kind of the classic linear equation sort of question that you'd see maybe in the first 20 questions on the ACT math. First thing to do, we're going to want to combine all like terms. In general, that's a good first step on almost any problem. We're going to add to get rid of this negative 1/3. And remember, from fraction operations, we have to have a common denominator. I can say that 1/3 is 2/6 plus 1/2 is 3/6. And that's equal to 5/6. Now, I don't really need to cross multiply here. I could just divide by 3 on both sides. A lot of people kind of get thrown off by that. So what may be easier to do is just to set this over 1. We can always say any number is a fraction over 1 and cross multiply. So 3x times 6 is 18x is equal to 5. Divide by 18. Divide by 18. X is equal to 5/18. That's it. So when I say you don't really need to cross multiply, you really never need to cross multiply. All cross multiplying is it's combining several operations into one, right? You're essentially getting rid of two fractions in one step where it would take a couple. For example, here, all you really needed to do was divide by 3, so that would be multiplying by 1/3. So you'd multiply that by 1/3. Again, though, for most people, it's easiest to see this as a cross multiplication problem, so I encourage you to do so. Check out proportions for more on this kind of math and the way it's most frequently used on the ACT.